Hello everyone, Luke Smith here. Now I've actually got the old video up of the similar thing I'm going to be reviewing today. Is Monday the 17th, by the way. Almost 2 years ago I reviewed the first thing, which was this. I reviewed in September 2021, which is the Replica 1917 Army Service Revolver. I still don't know if it's English or German standard, but it's got Sussex on it, so English. But this is a newer one that I've got. To be fair, I think they're the same size. I'll make them in a minute. This is actually a obviously a cowboy one. Now I don't really know much about this because it doesn't have any like writing on it. It didn't come with like a ticket or anything. But this actually shoots caps, like metal ball bearings. Now it has got a tape on it because there's a screw loose there. So I need to try and fix it. There's a hair on it. Ugh, gross. But yeah, the actual detail on this is actually quite nice. Quite like the actual detail on the gun itself. It's got this. I'm not quite sure what this is for here. But you can pull it back. I don't really understand what that is for. But this actually shoots little ball bearings. It doesn't actually shoot any like live rounds. It's basically, obviously, same concept. You flip this open, you load the bullets into it. You can turn that to load each individual bullet, close it, pull back on the hammer. Yeah, it's not as loud as the other one, to be fair. Yeah, it's a little pop gun in others. To be fair, I thought it was going to be louder. However, I bet you if you load this thing, it is going to be a bit louder, because if it shoots metal ball bearings, then yeah, it's probably going to give a bit more loudness in it. It's got a nice real wood handle. I think it's oak. I don't know. I'm not really a carpenter. However, let's actually compare it to this one. This one's more heavy, this one's more weighty, so yeah, there is a difference in the size. Obviously this one here is got a longer muzzle on it. The stock is actually the same sort of size. It's more or less the same, but this one's got a longer muzzle on it. So yeah, like this one's more of like a replica one. I need to see if I can tighten this, because this side is a little bit loose on this one, so I need to see if I can tighten that. But yeah, this one's more of like a BB sort of thing. I do, which I still need to see if I can get my rifles fixed up, because they are old and they are looking quite tatty. I don't know if I actually showed them off or what, but there's a little project that I need to that I need to do for myself to actually know how to fix the gun up, which is pretty sure English standard, that sort of thing, countryside standard. But yeah, this is actually quite nice. I quite like this. Like I said, like when you open it up, you got to turn this, load each shot, pull that closed, pull the hammer, and shoot. Yeah, pretty much unsatisfying sound, because the louder these things are, the better, in my opinion. That is why I quite like the sound of a shotgun, because it's nice and loud. You can hear the power behind it. So yeah, anyway, this has been the review of a pretty much unnamed BB revolver pistol. Like I said, this is a replica, so it could be any year really. A replica of like a cowboy revolver, because obviously the markings look like cowboyish, from like the early 90s, late 1800s, like early 1900s, late 1800s, that sort of thing. But yeah, pretty good, pretty nice to add to my collection. And yes, I do aim on getting more, like building up more of my collection. Not real ones, because obviously handguns and revolvers in England are banned. Replicas like that are perfectly fine as long as they don't shoot live ammunition. You're pretty much good to go. But as I said before, air rifles are fine if you live in the countryside. You can't have them like if you live in like a council estate, then obviously no. But air rifles are perfectly fine if you live in the countryside. If you want to own a shotgun, yes, but you do need to have a license, and it's got to be signed by a doctor, the police, and like other important people. You most likely got to have a medical to know that you're stable and like brain is intact, so you don't end up fucking shooting up a fucking bank or something like that. And obviously countryside is better for owning a shotgun because it's a nice open area and there's no like buildings nearby to accidentally alert. Also, it's good for clay pigeon shooting, which is another one that I want to get into. However, where we live, to be fair, where we live is perfectly fine for clay pigeon shooting. You just got to go about further afield. I do know some areas which are actually really good for clay pigeon shooting. However, I don't have a shotgun. I need a license for it, so that's another thing that I need to work on getting. But that has been it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any information about this gun, let me know in the comments, because I'm actually interested in knowing more about it, because I have looked up, but I couldn't find any information about it, mainly because it's probably a replica. It's a replica and they probably don't have any information about the replicas. But yeah, anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also up there's the information if you want to support the channel, you can. And I'll see you guys next time.